Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tally's webinar series. Today we have Tom Cooleen, who is a strategic account manager for Infinite Electronics. In this webinar, Tom will discuss radio waves antenna solutions for Verizon, how radio waves microwave antennas can help, and also how their retrofit kits work. If you have any questions regarding the webinar, please feel free to leave your questions using the form below, and we will make sure to answer your questions. Tom, the floor is yours.
Very good, Louis. Thank you very much. My name is Tom Cooleen. I'm with Radio Waves, part of Infinite Electronics, here to talk about microwave antennas, and specifically the antennas that we have for Verizon. Infinite, just on a quick view, is a group of 21 different brands that are purely focused on the wireless space today. And primarily, we're going to focus on where radio waves plays and the benefits of these products for Verizon. Radio Waves provides a full platform microwave antennas for both licensed and unlicensed spectrum use, and we provide both standard high performance dishes and extreme mechanical durability. Radio Waves antennas also offer a fairly streamlined deployment. Assembly is done at the factory, reducing the operational time it takes to install the dishes and the costs with that installation. Some of the unique offerings: highly engineered antennas, pre-assembled, helps with that rapid installation, or as we call time to tower. That's a term that you might hear once or twice when you talk about the Radio Waves products. Durability, even in the harshest environments, and a highly responsive technical staff that's available to answer all of your needs, everything from application to design. Here's a quick view of the popular antennas that we have from 2 gig up to 23 gig. You'll see that there's multiple choices in each. We cover parabolic, mesh parabolic, sector, and then as we get into the larger antennas in the 3-foot, 4-foot, 6-foot ranges, they're pretty much all parabolics. We have a large frequency range, 6, 11, 18, 23 in the larger dishes, most common to what you'll find here in the States. Overall, parabolic antennas, 1.7 to 40 gigahertz, both in single and dual polarized versions, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot, all the typical sizes that you'd expect to see in the field. In the flat panel department, we have offerings in the 4 and 5 gig models, both single and dual polarized. GPS antennas, L1, L5 band options, all IP67 rated, high gain, low noise, standard deployment at many of the sites that you find out there today. On the accessory side, we have, of course, everything that goes along with that: jumpers, weatherization kits, surge protection, both in the power side and any data side if you're doing Ethernet to the radio. On the accessory side, we have blanking plates, down tilt kits, RFKs, commonly known as retrofit kits, radomes, and side struts. We'll talk a little bit more about those. On the design side, all of the dishes that we produce today are designed for harsh conditions and environments. All provide reliable data links over extreme long distances, modular components to fit different frequencies, radios, diverse installation types. All use high quality aluminum waveguides with low loss Rexolite for our subreflectors. This provides ability for high power handling and well-controlled radiation patterns. Heavy-duty die-cast brackets allow for fine azimuth and elevation adjustments, keeps those alignments precise and certainly stable over time. All antennas are shipped fully assembled and allow a rapid deployment on site, saving installation time and money, and again, all after that goal of time to tower, as we call it. Product overview on our standard dishes, what we would find in typically the 1.3 gig to 11 gig frequency spectrum ranges are 1 to 6 foot. As you'll see here noted, 11 gig is licensed here in the US. And then typically we'll see 2.1, 2.4, the 3.5, 4.7, and 5 gig unlicensed frequencies. And these are typically your shorter range hops that these antennas fit that application. On high performance antennas, again, we cover both the licensed and unlicensed band. And again, the high performance antennas give us radiation patterns that are certainly more defined, ensure that we cover those larger hops, and true any path loss that we might want to overcome when we're designing those links. HP antennas support direct mount radios as well as direct cable or waveguide attached, as we'll call it. So we can do both direct radios from all of the radio vendors, all the popular vendors, as well as direct attached waveguide. Antennas are available in different frequency ranges from 2.1 gig to 38 gigs in the 1 to 6 foot range. And of course, the most active are 4.7 gig and 5 gig spectrum that we supply. Again, above 6 gig, it's going to be 6, 11, 18, and 23 are the popular models. The existing alignment that's between your two sites. The cost savings is estimated anywhere between $4,000 to $20,000 per link. When you look at the total time of having to address both sides of that alignment, RFK kits are really designed to give you that future-proof ability to be able to change radios as you move forward. Here's an example of a feed horn and the mounting plate for that. And again, it just unbolts from the back, feed horn comes out, drop a new feed horn in, reattach the plate, and you're back in business. Here's an example of the radio types that we support: Remic, Aviat, Ubiquity, Mimosa, Cambian, Ceragon, SIAE, Staff, typically all of the popular models. Again, these just unbolt from the back, feed horn gets changed, mounting bracket gets changed, gets reattached to the back of it, and you're good to go. Also gives you the ability, if you're in a direct mount situation, to go either back to waveguide, or if you're in waveguide connected, you can go to a direct radio mount. So a lot of flexibility with the back plates that you see here. Certainly, if there's anything that is missing from this list that you use from a radio manufacturer, we can certainly look at that design and likely come up with a path forward to incorporate that as an RFK. Key takeaways from the RFK: continue to use your high quality antenna with a different radio. No realignment needed. Simply make the feed horn change and you're back up and running. Reduces the time for your installation crew by at least half. Eliminates the need for a brand new antenna installation. More life of the money that you invested in the initial installation. Better ROI. New antenna installation equipment, rental, again, 7 to 10K worth of savings. Upgrade your existing stocked antenna compatible with new radios. So if you're stocking antennas, you have the flexibility to change depending on the radio type. Most of the RFKs, of course, are in stock and ready to ship. And again, if you don't see an RFK for your current radio, please contact us, and we can likely work on a solution to incorporate that manufacturer into the RFK program. Here's a product selector guide. It's a spreadsheet driven pivot table type that allows you to look across the spectrum, the size of the dishes, and quickly identify what your gain options are for those antennas. Most RF engineers are going to have a design criteria in mind on what they need for gain. They're going to look at the spectrum that's available, and then looking down through the gain choices will dictate what size dish is applicable for that installation. Drilling down on any of these entries in the pivot, of course, brings you to a larger sheet with all of the links to all of the data sheets for the antennas that we have in the program. So hopefully this was informative. Certainly, if there's any questions that you have, please reach out to myself or Bruce Bricker. Our contact information is here on the display, and if there's anything we can do, absolutely more than welcome to sit and chat with you more about radio waves and the products that we have for the MMDD program. Thank you very much.